Square Enix CEO Yusuke Masuda fully embraces NFTs, the metaverse, and blockchain-based games in a public New Year's letter. By designing viable token economies into our games, we will enable self-sustaining game growth. Happy 2022. Only Square Enix, right, could end the year, like they could do good throughout the entire fucking year, right? Only Square, listen to me. They do good all throughout the year. And on the last day of the fucking year, they do something stupid. Only Square Enix. So let's talk about Square. So if you don't know what's going on, I woke up this morning, it's New Year's. I see Square Enix is trending. And apparently Square Enix, and it's all starting to click in my brain, okay? It's all starting to click in my brain why this is happening, right? Square Enix starts talking about NFTs. If you don't know what NFTs is, it's basically like some like weird ownership thing of like you own a particular thing. I'll explain it more so in the concept of a video game later. But yeah, this was like, but normally the NFTs you're probably really aware of are like the little pictures, right? So let's use that monkey picture that you see like celebrities using, right? There's whoever owns whatever fucking gorilla, fucking monkey, black, don't be racist. The monkey NFT shit. You go on the site and you buy the rights or some shit to like the picture is yours, right? Now the joke is like, yeah, you could just screenshot the picture and save it. I don't understand the purpose of buying a picture. That's just me. I don't get buying a digital picture. I don't understand that. So people are spending like hundreds of thousands of dollars on fucking pictures. I don't understand it. It's not for me to really care about. That's not my fucking market, right? Whatever, do whatever, whatever you do. So Square Enix comes out and basically, I believe, who said this was the president of Square Enix? The CEO of Square Enix, right? So this the president. So it's not like some like regular schmo Joe is saying this. And they directly say this on the website, and I'm actually gonna pull up the article here. Here's the letter that's been directly published on the Square Enix website, right? I would like to begin by wishing everyone a happy new year. The metaverse was a hot topic in 2021, inspiring a lively global conversation first about what the metaverse is and then what sort of business opportunities it presents. Against the backdrop, Facebook changed its name in October to Meta, serving as evidence that the concept is not a mere buzzword, but here to stay. I don't know if we want to really use Facebook as like, you know, the end all be all here. Facebook went through a lot of shit in 2021. I don't think Facebook necessarily had a great year. Facebook probably had like, I don't know from a financial standpoint how well they did, but they had a lot of just bad press. So of course Square Enix is like, great idea. Let's reference Facebook here. I attribute this to the large advocates of extended reality technology. Okay. So they're talking about 5G and cloud in this picture. Basically, let's scroll down to what we're really going to be talking about. Another term that gained quick currency in 2021 is NFT or what is this? Fungible token, whatever the fuck. The advent of NFTs using blockchains technology can significantly increase the liquidity of digital goods. Basically, to sum up, they talk about NFTs all throughout this paragraph. Let's talk about why this is actually an issue, right? I'm not one of these people on Twitter that are just mad because people see the word NFT and they just instantly get angry, right? There is a reason to actually be kind of concerned about this, right? So basically, how would an NFT apply in a video game, right? The game we're probably gonna see this most likely appear in, Square Enix side, I would say it's FF14 is really where you're gonna start seeing this. FF14 is probably where the focus of the NFTs are going to really go, where they're gonna do like these probably mounts and cosmetics that like are. I just believe Final Fantasy 14 is in Square's mind is probably the easiest game to kind of implement this in. And I honestly think that it might show up at FF16. Now, here's the issue with this, right? And I'm trying to figure out the best way to explain this to people in a gaming sense. Let's say, for example, right? Square Enix makes, like, let's say they make like an NFT of, let's say they make a black chocobo NFT, right? That only 10 people could own, right? Let's say only 10 people can own this black chocobo. Now, NFT. Now, the utilization of this black chocobo is that maybe you get the black chocobo mount in FF14 or whatever the fuck, FF16, right? Only 10 people can get this, right? Now, those 10 people that are gonna get this could either, right? They could either, first of all, the initial purchase of this, let's say they charge you $100 for this. You pay $100 first 10 people or whatever, however the fuck they're gonna do it, right? This is just an example, right? Then those 10 people can either use it, but the thing they're most likely gonna do is B, sell it. Let's say there's only 10 black chocobos. I paid $100 or I paid $10 for this. The only way for you to actually get this black chocobo is to buy it from me. I'm one of 10 people who actually have this. If you really love the black chocobo, I'm the only person I'm one of 10 people that you can actually buy this from. Square is not gonna give this to you. You can't go to the store and get this. You can't earn this. You have to buy it from me. Which means, guess what? I set the fucking market. Yes, I bought this for $100. But I know you love the black chocobo, right? I know you love it. You foam at the mouth at the thought of the black chocobo. 10K. I'll charge you 10K for this NFT, and you're gonna pay for it. Now, obviously, the easy solution here is to not buy it, right? You have every option not to buy the NFTs that they're gonna try to implement. But the problem with this, right, is that they're essentially going to start blocking content from people. They're actively trying to restrict content from people through NFTs, because the whole purpose of an NFT is that you sell limited amounts. Like there's literally like one of ones, one of tens, like you're selling limited amounts of something. So they're actively trying to block people from gaming content, which to me is absolutely garbage. And I hate the thought of like people not being able to get like something that they really like want. And you can argue that like the arguments I've seen NFT people try to make on Twitter, which I'm gonna debunk right now, is they well you can already buy cosmetics in the stores, and you can already buy DLC and cosmetics. Here's the difference between buying like a cosmetic or something like that in the store, right? Everybody has equal opportunity to buy that, right? Everybody can go on the store, spend $10 and get something. You can do that. There is no restrictions besides a financial paywall. There's a financial paywall right here. If you just need to get past the financial paywall. With the NFT, right? Everybody doesn't get that chance, right? Everybody doesn't get a chance to own. Like, I just can't. If you own an NFT, I just can't go. Like, I know everybody like to make joke, oh, screenshot. Like, if you owned like a Tifa NFT that gave you some like thing in Final Fantasy 16, right? I can't go on the fucking Square Enix store and just buy that shit. Because guess what? Technically, you own it. It's yours. Square Enix, you bought it from Square Enix. Now you own that, and now I can't use that. And that's really my issue with it. It's like kind of putting effort into blocking content from consumers. On top of that, if they're gonna go, which it seems like they're gonna go full gun ho with this, right? that means that they're going to be taking time away from maybe implementing gameplay features or other things that can actually assist the game in favor of trying to make a quick buck, which is just absolutely fucking garbage. So Square Enix, like, this is a stupid decision. I think this actually was about to happen with the people that were making Stalker 2, but people flamed their ass, right? People flamed the shit out of them, and they decided not to do it. And this is all making sense, right? If you've noticed, all of Square's games have only come out on Epic, right? And now it's starting to make sense. It's starting to click why this is happening. I'm pretty sure, like, maybe, I don't know if it was a few months, I don't know how far ago this was, but Steam said that basically no NFTs in your game. If you want your game on Steam, no NFTs. But Epic said, hey, we welcome all NFTs. We welcome that. So what Epic is kind of doing is getting businesses on their sides. And Square is going to be the first, like, Square's the first, like, huge company that we're seeing doing this. But I can tell you right now, they won't be the last. The Stalker 2 people kind of got bullied out of doing it. I don't believe people are going to bully Square Enix out of doing it. Square Enix is hard-headed as fuck. They don't care. So the only way to show Square Enix that you don't support this is to, like, not buy Square Enix shit. But we all know that people are not gonna buy Square Enix shit. So blockchain games, I don't know too much about, but I think blockchain games might be a way to earn, like, NFT. Like, it's like, yeah, okay. Is it like the play to earn shit? Like, you play the game to earn, like, NFTs, which I like how it's like play to win and then it's like play to earn. It's like those little gambling. If you ever play like a mobile game, those little gambling things where you gotta like play to earn shit, or like them old fucking sites where you would have to like fill out a survey to get points in order to get like a $5 like Amazon gift card. I just found that to be a dumbass concept for me to play 1,000 hours of a game just to get like some fucking NFT that somebody at Square Enix like took 5 minutes to make. I'm not a fan of that. Basically, this whole paragraph, this whole letter is him just trying to make excuses as to why they feel like NFTs will benefit their game, but it really doesn't. They just kind of, if you read the article, they're just kind of being like, hey, here's an example of I see people doing this and we see people doing that, kind of ignoring the negative aspects of it. It seems like he was like, I know how people feel about it, but they kind of just ignore the majority of people. And to me, this is just like a way for them to get more money out of people. Games are getting more expensive to make. They're just trying to find a way to make more money. And this surprised me that Square Enix was the first company that we saw do this, right? I thought it would legit be like Ubisoft or EA. Maybe Ubisoft has already done it. I don't know. Ubisoft. I don't play Ubisoft games anymore, so I don't fucking know. Maybe they already have NFTs and shit. But for Square to come out, that's going to start like a trend. We're about to see a trend of companies starting to sell NFTs in game. We're going to start seeing more play to earn games. We're about to see all of that shit, and it's literally just a way for them to make money. Square Enix is going to get the ball dropping. I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing like EA and Ubisoft and like companies like that starting to follow and be like, yeah, NFTs and shit like that. Like McDonald's is doing it, Burger King is doing it. Like, just as much as like people don't like this, and I'm not a huge fan of like I don't even understand the concept of an NFT and why you would spend money on that. But there's a huge group of people that are doing this. It doesn't help that celebrities are like buying this shit and endorsing it. So it's gonna happen. So as much as it sucks, as much as people are gonna bitch about it on Twitter, as much as people are going to bitch about it on videos, I don't think Square Enix is really going to stop unless people stop buying their games, which is not going to happen. So Square Enix is first. I expect every company to start doing this. Expect like fucking Ultimate Team Madden NFTs and fucking Kingdom Hearts NFTs for fucking Disney, just a bunch of crazy shit. So let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section below. If you have different opinions about NFTs and video games, please let me know, because I'm genuinely curious about your mindset about this. I just find this to be a quick way for Square Enix to make money, which is kind of trash to me. Like, you're basically creating content that you know you're gonna lock behind people that are able to financially afford it, and like people who can't financially afford it. And then to kind of back that up, you're gonna be like, well, you don't have to buy it. You can play this game for 1,000 hours because this game is play to earn, and you can earn that NFT, but not this NFT, like one of the lower NFTs. So just trash me. Square Enix could kiss my ass for this. This is absolutely garbage, ridiculous, stupid stuff. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section below. Let me know what you think about NFTs in general. This is dumb. It's just really dumb. As always, motherfuckers, pass class, don't need ass. I'm out this bitch.